Well, today is August 23rd. I got my one red oak walking stick done. I carved the diamonds on it. I'm gonna be putting that up today onto my main channel, and I'm gonna do my new vlog video. Gonna be at the Upper Wolf Trail, so I'm gonna get that one done. And Joseph's sitting here looking at this broken shopping cart. Oh boy, that's gonna be piss poor for the light, but that's okay. Yeah, so we're gonna get all that done, and we'll see what today brings me. Other than Joe's trying to move the shopping cart. Come on, Joe, let's go. Yep. So we'll see what happens today. Okay, I gotta go to my mom's place, help her out with something. Her remote to her TV in her bedroom is not working. I'm gonna see if I can't fix it. It's not a guarantee that I'm gonna be able to fix it.
Is this it? Your body?
I don't know. I might be able to fix it. I don't know for certain. We'll see. After that, I'm gonna head to Burger King. Maybe have a milkshake or something. I like those ones. They're not too rough on the body. I ain't gonna eat their food because if I do, it's gonna put my gut in a knot. So no, I'm gonna head to my mom's and see what's going on. Well, it took a few shots, but I got the universal remote working on mom's TV in her bedroom. Took a few tries for me to get it done, but I followed the instructions to the T. Got it all done. It's all set up. She can surf the channels and all that stuff. Everything's set up. It's good to go. I'm glad that's over with. We are heading back out to the Unbeaten Path again. This time on a stabilized video, so this time it won't be so rocky and shaky as it was last time. So I'm almost right at the spot where I need to be, so I'll turn around and I'll show you when I get over there in a second. So there it is. Let's walk up. Come on. This is where a good long walking stick comes in handy. Oh, you need help? Here, take the stick. Joseph needs help. Somebody's camping out here. Come on, Joe. Somebody's camping out here. I can understand why. Okay, I can understand why people are camping out here. I don't know if anybody was in there or not, but I can understand why people are camping out here. Nobody comes back here. Nobody comes back here right now. So that's why I could figure out why people are camping out here. Right over there. Yeah, so I can understand why people are camping out here. I have a good understanding of why people are out here camping. Nobody goes out here. So usually where people don't go is where the homeless people are going to be. They're going to be where there's no people. So yeah. I don't remember correctly, but I'm going to check my phone and make sure I got a bar signal. That way, if I have to, I'm going to use Google Maps to get home. So I'm going to go a little further down here. I'm going to check and see down here. I'm going to see what's down here. It's a little hiking video. I rather like doing the hiking videos. They're actually nice to do. So I'm going to check down here. I haven't gone down this way Last time I think I went up that hill, and I'm gonna check over here for a few minutes and see what's down here. So it's kind of odd, you know, it's different to get off the trail, get out and see what's down here, and see what's out here. There goes a deer. He's going up the hill. I might be able to get that in 4K. I won't be able to get that in slow-mo because this thing doesn't have 60 frame rates per second. But yeah, I think I didn't go down this one. I think I went up that hill. I just want to see what's down here real fast and see what, you know, what lies down here. I don't think there's much down here. Just a beat up old bed. I know that this was traveled on for a long time ago. This was traveled on. Untouched land right now. It's untouched. Hasn't been touched. Land hasn't been touched. It's different. I don't know how far it goes, but it's different. But it's untouched land, nonetheless. A lot different route. I must say, it's a different route for certain. Where it's going, I don't know. I'd like to see how far it goes. It hasn't been traveled on a long time, but I'm seeing that the up there, the highway, you can hear it out there. But I'm wondering where this road leads to. But I know why the homeless people are out here, though. Because the people in Newport will harass them. Yeah. So I can understand why they're out here. They're left alone. They're not bothered. People obviously, they probably come out here at nighttime. A lot of times they'll leave their tents here. I don't think there was anybody in that tent. They would have heard me come upon them. A lot of times these homeless people, they get kind of defensive when you come out of their area, because you know, you expose their area. They don't like it too well. I don't know what the deal is with that, but I don't know how far this road goes, but I'd like to see where, I mean, I probably won't travel to the end of the road, but I see a lot of aspen tree out here. It's different. I'm trying to keep my YouTube fresh, you know, my vlogs fresh. Go on different paths, you know. A lot of wild raspberry bushes right here. A lot of wild raspberry bushes right there. Those are wild raspberry. Fortunately, they ain't producing much of anything. They haven't produced much this year. I could always go up there. I don't want to put it to the sun though. It's really bright. There's power lines out here. Oh, there's the highway out there. And I think I want to go up on this path, but I gotta turn it facing towards me in a minute. But I want to go up this path and see what's up there. Gotta face it towards me. No, crampon. Yeah, part likes to be cropped in. This one is facing me. This is where the walking stick excels. I mean, that's why I like a good hard one too, because Joseph's not used to these high hills like this. So I'm looking up here. I'm gonna see the difference. What's out here. I'll go for a little bit. I want to check my phone in a few minutes here and see power lines. See where this goes for a few. this is a different spot. This is not the same spot as the other one. An old road that was traveled on. I would love to face it towards the road, but I can't right this minute. That sun is so bright. Maybe when we come back, we'll face it towards me. It's it hasn't been traveled on. I can tell you right now, it hasn't been traveled on. There's that road. I think that one road that I went down, the other one I went down, came up this way. And it goes that way. I don't know if you can see it too well, but this is part of Newport that people don't know about. Unknown territory, which has got good potential for good land. I think people at one point did live out here. So, you know, I guess this place at one point had potential for some good land. I didn't know this is out here. We'll go a little ways, we'll see. And then when I go back, I can turn around and show the actual road and stuff like that. But right now the sun's blaring in my face. I dare not turn it the other way, unless you like the glare of the sun. But I see another turn-off road and another one. We're just going to keep going straight. I don't want to venture out further. So I got plenty of journeys I can do out here. So, and I want to do them before the snow starts to come in place. It's hard to get around anywhere in the snow, so this is for a homeless person, this is a paradise. To be left alone. I always thought if I was homeless and I had nobody, I'd hang out back here. I would learn my routes around here and go. Another turnoff. This is actually a dirt road somewhere. So I'll turn it around real fast. Little tip to not get lost. Use your arrows. Like every block or two, use an arrow. That way if you see that arrow, you can come back to it. So let's keep walking. We're going to go down. Joseph wants to go down this way for a little bit. We're going to see what's down here. So many different paths out here. This is this road looks like it's not been traveled on. I don't see fresh tire prints, but it's dirt all right, but it's different. So many paths I could go down in this place, you know. The greenery, this area is hidden from Newport. It's hidden. Yeah, so remember that when you go on many turnoffs, if you lose your bars for your cell phone, that's to mark those arrows. Like when you're going on turnoffs, use those arrows and just track backwards. It's a lot different out here. Looping around these corners and Joseph wants to go to Kelvin's place. We're not even close to Kelvin's place. I don't even know where you are, but well, I got an idea where we're at, but we're getting away from the highway, and I've wondered if this road leads out to somebody's property, but how would you get out to this property? There's no way to get out here. How would you get out on this road? The area to this road is done for. This makes me believe there used to be people out here. Oh, by the way, I took me something with me just in case we run into some freaks or nature or whatever. My good old long knife. Yeah, I ain't taking no chances. What else could lie out here, you know? What else could be out here that I have not discovered? That could have potential for whatever. whatever that potential might be, but this is potential land. This could easily be suitable for land, living land. There's a fence. This might be somebody's land. This is fenced off. Why would it be fenced off though? It says no trespassing over there. Somebody lives out here, I think. So if they do, I'm not going to go onto their property, but could somebody live out here? Could it very well be possible that somebody lives out here? Could that be possible? How could that be possible that somebody lives out here? Could it be possible that somebody actually lives out here? These roads, they don't look like they've been traveled in eons. That's got to be government land right there. I'm wondering though, this could lead out to, because people live a couple miles out there, you could find places where people actually live, so I'm wondering how far this actually goes. This could lead into somebody's driveway. I hope not. I don't see how it could. It's another unbeaten, untouched part of the land. I wonder though, how much more is this land? See, I think people have been out here before. I think the government's, watching out for this land, stuff like that. Makes me wonder. There's somebody's house right there. Yeah, you probably can't see it, but there is somebody's house. Yeah, we're about to run into somebody's house, I'm certain of it. Because we're looping around. But I'm certain of. We'll go just a teeny bit further. Oh yeah, I figured as much. It's just that it would loop around to somebody's place. We'll head back in a few minutes here. Oh yeah, I figured as much. It leads out to somebody's place. This road out here leads out to somebody's place. So yeah, I figured as much. But this road right here looks like it hasn't been traveled on. So yeah, we'll head back. As I figured as much as it led out to somebody's place. I knew it was going to loop around to somebody's place because I know the back of these mountains have people living in them. And I haven't been on this road. This road looks like it hasn't been traveled at all. Although you could easily access this road. It might be very well possible that people are accessing this road and coming down this way. And so I think we'll head up a little bit further. Well, that gives me an idea where this goes to now. It gives me a little map in my mind of where this actually is. That gives me an idea, which brings a little comfort to my mind, knowing that I know where it's at now, somewhat. It's good to know. Travel a different area now. So yeah. Boy, that hurts my arm to stretch it out that far. But anyways, we're gonna go back up there and then we're gonna go up some more. They have landmarkers out here. Let me show you. So the government is not oblivious to this area. They have landmarkers out here. They're not oblivious to this area. They know about it. This could very well hold potential for land, for the expansion and growing of Newport. I just want to look at it. Landmarker. And way down there is a tent. Another tent. Homeless people are camping out here. What can I say? The Unbeaten Path has been revisited on a stabilized video. In 4K as well. Yeah, it's different. Finding different areas. I figured a lot of homeless people hanged out here. I kind of assumed that homeless people hanged out here. It doesn't surprise me that homeless people are out here. It's no shock to me that the homeless are hanging out here. Not one bit. I'd like to go a little further back. Gotta see what time it is. I can pretty much find my way back. Yeah, I think this could be potential for land for people to live out here. In fact, people do live out there, but in this spot here, it's not taken yet. So it could be a potential for people to use. So I kind of now. We will be. Not Kelvin's, but Grandma's. I kind of now understand how this road has been. This one, I don't think it's been traveled on, but I understand how now. I got a better geography of this place, a little bit better. I now know that people probably drove up here from where that one road is. They probably used to drive out here. This could be potential for logging land. Usually when they log a lot of areas, they like to keep them, not full of houses, but there's potential for land to be built on. There's plenty of land out here. You could build supermarkets out here. In fact, it could be very well 10, 15, 20 years from now where they start building out here and sucking up this land for houses, businesses. I mean, you could easily expand to that easily. There's enough potential out here to build for a long while. You'll get to see them when I come back. But I'm just going a little further down to see. It's almost 10. I want to get back soon. But yeah, there's a lot of potential land out here that could be very useful. And they got power lines out here. And these don't look like old power lines. They look like they've been taken care of. The power poles look great. It's different. See that? Those power poles are not old. In fact, those those little round things that direct the electricity where to go, those are new. They shine. You can't take I just have to take my word for it, but they actually do shine. So, and no, we're not going to go on that one. Maybe later on, another day. So what can I say? This place has potential to be marked out for businesses. This is perfect for businesses. I mean, there's plenty of land out here. You could build a Walmart out here. You could build a Kmart. All they gotta do is pave these roads. All it's gonna take is some rich bastard to come in here. Some dude who's got millions and millions of dollars. I mean, hundreds of millions of dollars. He's gonna come in here He's going to spot this land. Somehow or another he's going to spot this land. And he's going to come out here and take it. But yeah, these power poles, these power lines are not old. These are not old. These were put out here for reasons. But why would they be out here? What would be the point of them being out here? Unless they're going to build this into land. I can understand by the houses they have power lines built there. But here, out here, what? Out here? Why would they be out here? That's crazy. Why would they be out here? Unless they want to build out here. So, yeah, you could, the homeless people, they're probably the ones that suffer the most. So yeah, when I get going back, you'll see. Yeah, this is longer than the wolf trails could get. There are so many paths I could go on. So many places I could travel. I see another marked spot. Another marked area. With, it looks like clay. Another marked spot. Alright, Joe, come on.
Okay.
Another marked spot. This definitely has potential. If only I wasn't married and have a kid right now. Because they get so distracted so easily. I would travel a lot more. And I think what I'll do is I'm going to check my Google Maps to see if I'm still getting signals out here. If that's the case, in fact I was actually getting 2 bars out here, we'll see. Yeah. I actually have 3 bars out here. I could use my data out here if I wanted to. So there's something in the works. There's something in the works happening out here. Wait, oh wait, I don't see it. I don't get it, but yeah. How's a butterfly, Jojo? Yeah, I have 3 bars out here right now. So I could easily use Google Maps to get back into town. I got lost, which I doubted. I haven't went on a turn or anything. But this is marked out land for potential usage. Will it happen to my time? I don't know. Chelsea's time? I don't know. But these power lines go quite a ways. And I haven't seen power boxes, but that could be so easy to bring these out here. Potential land for, that's how small towns think, that's how they start thinking. We can suck up the mountains and stuff like that, like Spokane did 50, 60, 70 years ago. Spokane was a small area, and then all of a sudden all the mountains were there. They all got sucked up, and they're gone, just like that. And these power lines, they could easily put power boxes out here, connect them to the power lines and stuff like that. Yeah, this is potential land. I don't know if I want to go any further though. I mean, I'm intrigued. I'm not curiosity, but I'm intrigued that how far this goes. And this is not even the one road that I went down from the last time. The other road I went down was a totally different road altogether. This is different altogether. And I think we're gonna head back in a few minutes. Another marker. I'm gonna show it again. Another land marker. The only thing that I think that might stop the growth from out here is if there ain't a good source of water out here, which I doubt that to be true because we're in a mountainous area. They could easily dig wells. We get plenty of snow. Those wells would fill up with water. We're close to an area where there's water, so it could easily be distributed to them. This area has potential to be really good for growth. I mean, I see plants growing out here, a lot of greenery. It has potential for serious growth. How much growth? I don't know. But it has potential for growth. I'd really love to face it the other way right now, but that sun is just a glare right in the eyeballs. When I turn around, we'll see a lot more of it. This looks familiar. That logging area there. I think I know where this goes. I have an idea. But I'm hoping I can get to that top of that hill. I want to see what's over the top of that hill. But this was definitely logged. So people are out here logging. We're not going to Kelvin's place. We are at the top. There's private property over there. So I'm going up just a tad bit more. Just to see. I saw 2 deer run out. We're done though. We're going to turn back. So once we turn back in a few seconds here, we're at the top. What lies beyond there, I don't know. Chelsea's getting tired. We're heading back. Chelsea wants to go to Kelvin's place, like I said, but we're not going there. Yeah, we're heading back now. Now we can actually, I can show you some of the scenery. Boy, I just wanted to get to the top of this hill. That over there, like I said, is somebody's property. But yeah, for me, this was actually quite enjoyable. Although I know this has got potential for to be somebody's land, and people are already working out here. I'm gonna go to Grandma's. But yeah. Like I said, that's why I wanted to do it without Joseph, because, you know, all he wants to do is cry. But anyways, he doesn't understand the journey we're going on. You know, sometimes you gotta get out of your area of your area of comfort. You gotta journey out and find potential areas to go to. So that's the point of a journey. You have to go on it, but this was a different path. I went way further than I did on the other one. That one I didn't even go nearly as far. Mainly it had too many turns and twists, you know, and this one is pretty much straight, you know. So yeah, you can see a lot of the greenery out here. If anything, it's just good for the scenery and an enjoyable walk. But I guarantee you, this has plenty of potential for land. I'm sure there's water sources out here. You just have to tap into them, because if these plants are growing like they are out here right now, even though it's somewhat dry, they're pretty green. I mean, they're pretty green. Oh boy, the phone is stupid camp park. I knew it. I'm gonna probably have to switch to the phone soon. But anyways, luckily it's not too windy today. But yeah, I'm enjoying God's beauty out here. I very well might have to switch to my phone. Luckily it has stabilization. I'd rather catch this beauty in 4K though. I mean, I'd rather catch it in 4K. All the beauty out here. I mean, the glorious beauty of it all. There's a lot out here to take in. It's a good hiking spot. This is way better than the wolf trails. This is a way better hiking spot than the wolf trails. A lot more to see. A lot less people to bother me. And I'm certain this thing's gonna go red about 10-15 minutes. Anyways, a lot of untouched land. Although I hear a dog out here, so I think I'm near somebody's property. I know I'm near somebody's property because I hear dogs. I know if you go further back there, that probably would have led to somebody's property and probably somebody's little village or something. Could be very well. There could be a village back there. If I went further and far enough, there could be a potential village out there. Um, Getting up that hill, yeah, that would be the challenge. If you're getting up that hill, that would be the hard part, going up that hill, getting up there, getting further up there. I got to the top though. I did get to the top, and not fully to the top. I didn't get to where it was going down again, but Joseph was getting restless. I would love to come back out here again. I rather like it out here. I even got to see 2 deer. They were full-grown deer. Don't know if I mentioned that before. I probably did. But yeah, I must say I rather do like it out here. It's a lot more out here. I'm a little unfamiliar with this area though. I mean, I've lived here for a lot of years, and I just didn't think of going out here. And it's a long walk back in, but so I ain't gonna record a ton of it. But I love this greenery right here. I love I can see a lot of mullein leaf out here. See, a lot of people use the mullein leaf. You don't want mullein leaf is really good for detoxing the body, stuff like that. It's very good for that. A lot of people used to drink it as tea, or you could dry it out and grind it into powder and take in capsules. Lots of potential. A lot of mullein leaf out there. Yeah, I didn't know I traveled this far in, so this camera will probably die on me before I get there, so I'll lose my 4K quality soon. I should have brought my extra battery. Oh well. I'm going to do a couple more recordings on this camp park. I'm certain it's going to die in a couple minutes here. Once it goes red, I just stop using it. You're lucky if you get a half an hour of 4K video on this thing. You usually get about 35 to 40 minutes of 4K video on this. That's if it's at a full charge too. If it's not at a full charge, you're not going to get that. I just thought I saw a big bird fly over my head. No. But I saw landmarkers out here. I definitely saw landmarkers out here, which is different. So yeah, definitely saw some landmarkers. To me this was a good hike to go on the Unbeaten Path, I mean, I don't know what to call this place back here. The Unbeaten Path. That's probably what I'll call it again, the Unbeaten Path. A new path. The Unbeaten Path 2, a new path, So, that's what I'll probably call it. But I saw that tent. It was kind of weird to see that tent there. So I know people come out here. It looks like a lot of these areas have been traveled on. Not today. Yep, so a couple more. I would definitely like to get on there and go out there. Jojo, over here. Come on. Okay, we're walking. I went to see if I could find Subway on my phone, my data. No way possible. This path is not even registered on the maps, on Google Maps, so yeah, I'll be okay though. Just keep going straight. Once I see that big long hill downward, I'll be fine. I'm doing this on my phone right now because battery's getting pretty low on my Camp Park V40. It's okay. Joseph wants to go to Kelvin's place so badly, but I don't see the point. So yeah, we're gonna keep walking, keep going. Once I start to see that hill, I'll be fine. I hear a noise in the back of me. The audio is gonna suck on this too, by the way. But I hear a noise in the back of me. I wonder if people are getting suspicious of me being out here. Well, whatever. I'm starting to hear the highway again. That's fine. Starting to hear the highway out there. But I still think this land has potential for people building on. I really do. I think the government's going to come out here eventually, sometime down the road, or some rich person going to come out here. They're going to start building. This is prime land. This is prime land for people. I hear noise. Okay. I think I saw a bald eagle. I think that's what flew over my head way back over there. But yeah, I saw a bald eagle. Jeff's just in a grumpy mood. I traveled further than I thought. Way further than I thought. And I went a lot further than I thought I would. That I went. But that's okay, you know. Gives me some potential for some, you know, good video. It gives me another hiking trail. Those wolf trails, I've been on every single path on those wolf trails. Every single path. I've went down every single spot on those wolf trails. Not to say that I don't like them, and I'll do more videos out there. But this is different. For unexplored territory. It's a lot different. Okay, so the different thing. Now you can see the poles. Those look pretty shiny up there. One thing about the phone, at least it's a wide angle view. Veal, yeah. Let's have some veal. No. Yeah, I know where I'm going. I mean, I went straight. I didn't vary off on different paths. That's how you can get lost if you don't know an area. It's best to get a visual map in your head after a time. That's what you need to do. You need to build a visual map in your head. Because not even little Google Maps could save my butt. Untouched land, though. Untouched land. So yeah, I'm getting around that corner. Once I get around that corner, I'll start seeing, you know, more potential back to get home. Good thing it's not windy out here right now. I don't have no wind reducer to protect this thing. Okay, we are back. I see the hill that we were at before. We are back. I've been out here for an hour now. It was a nice good sweat. It was a nice time. It was quite enjoyable to get those legs working, and we're gonna head back now. I don't know if I want to record that 10 again, but I might. Very well, I might. I can hear the highway clear as day now. But yeah, it's just uncharted territory that still has not been explored yet. Has not been explored. It's a lot different, a lot greener. It's just uncharted territory that has potential. Over here on this spot down there, if you go down there, somebody's land. But here in this area, nothing. You know, the whole time I was out here, I felt like there was somebody behind me. I might sound crazy, but I felt like there was somebody behind me lurking far back. Makes you wonder. Seriously makes you wonder. It makes you wonder. You know, I wonder if people were following me, checking me out. You know, these people, these hillbillies back here, they're mountain men are territorial. They don't like their mountains being touched. Certain mountain men do not want their stuff being touched or walked on, or they're like jerk-offs. And they could potentially kill you. So yeah, there is that little risk when you come out here. There is that risk when you come out here on these places. That potential is there. It's the end. The trail we were on. What, Joe? Put your foot out like this, remember? That was just one of the many unbeaten paths that we could have went on. We could have went further down. This has lots of potential for whatever, if you know the land. I'm not going that way though. There's no way I'm taking that route. We are back and at the end. Yeah. We're at the end. Don't bother. Come on. Quiet. Why do they camp here? Jump. Go. Put it in front of you. Slow down. Slow down. We are back to the road. There's the road. We're back. My mom just called me. We are done.